Tēnā koutou katoa. Ko Ashaho, ki Zealandia, te Māra a Tāne. Kia ora everyone, I'm Ash, and I'm an infrastructure ranger at Zealandia, te Māra a Tāne. Zealandia is an eco-sanctuary right in the heart of our capital city, Wellington. For this presentation, I'm going to talk to you about what I do within the infrastructure team at Zealandia and how I got to be here. My normal day within the infrastructure team always starts off with a cup of coffee, as well as an assessment as to what is going on. For example, if a tree has fallen down the day before, then our job that day is to go out with some chainsaws and go and clear the area. If it's pouring with rain, our job is to go into the sanctuary and make sure the streams are doing what they should. Sometimes they go down our tracks, so we need to divert them back to how they're supposed to be. I find every day at Zealandia brings something brand new, which brings new challenges, but also keeps me learning. Well, my pathway from school to Zealandia started off when I was about 16 years old. When I was that age, I had absolutely no clue as to what I wanted to do when I was older. All I knew was that I liked the outdoors. Because of this, I joined a program known as Gateway, which meant once a week, instead of going off to school, I could go off and volunteer somewhere of my choice. I managed to get into Zealandia, and through volunteering there, I realised being a ranger here is what I want to do when I'm older. So after 2 years of volunteering there once a week, I moved on to an apprenticeship there. Through this apprenticeship, I was a bit of a guinea pig. I was the first they ever had. But I got to learn botany, chainsawing, quad biking, and just how to look after such a large area with such a small team. It was a really rewarding experience. When my apprenticeship ended, I had all the skills I needed to become a ranger, and I moved on to become a ranger there. To me, the best part about working at Zealandia is the people. While working in nature is special and you have all these rare native birds around you, to me, what's even more special is encountering someone in the forest who's seeing that for their first time. It's quite an inspiring moment. I love coming across the volunteers in the sanctuary that dedicate almost every single day just to helping us out. They do an amazing job. We're all working towards the same project. It's a very community-driven place. And to me, that's the most special part. The most challenging aspect to my job is the weather. When it's bright and sunny, it's not so bad. But when it's cold and windy and wet, and you're driving a quad bike along the perimeter, you suddenly find your fingers are cold and sore and they just want to fall off. That's not so fun. It's also not so great when you're using a chainsaw and you've got all that hot gear on and you've got the blistering summer heat on you. To me, it's the environment and the weather that makes it so challenging. You can't get away from it. You can't do chainsawing inside and you can't drive the quad bike inside, which means we have to go out and work in it. To overcome these challenges in the winter, we just wear many layers. And as we start getting warmer and hotter as we work, just more and more of those layers slowly start to come off. It's definitely a challenging part of the job though. If you're interested in a job like mine, the best advice I can give you is get involved and work hard. By working in the great outdoors, you slowly begin to develop the skills you need towards a position like mine. In the team I'm in, we've got 4 rangers, and every single one of us started off as a volunteer. This is because we need to be trusted in our jobs, and by volunteering, we were able to prove we could be trusted. There are many community projects around that you could volunteer towards. Perhaps there's a trap line. Perhaps there's a restoration group nearby. Or perhaps you can try come get involved here at Zealandia. Thank you very much for watching this video. You're all part of the community that inspire me to do what I'm doing here at Zealandia. If you like the outdoors and you want to try it out as well, I encourage you to try volunteering. Who knows, maybe you'll find out you want to be a ranger as well. If you follow our Facebook and social media feeds, you'll find some opportunities from our young people's program. I'd recommend checking out those as well. Kia kaha.